Hi, everybody. It's me, Anna, from the Indiana channel. So, will you please hit like, subscribe, and the notification button to help me keep building my channel? And will you please share my video? Ta-ching! Thanks. I love you guys. I have not posted a video in like 3 days. And yeah, I really do miss posting videos sometimes. Anyway, I just left work and went and worked out a little bit. And I wanted to post a video. I have been thinking about this for a few weeks about what I want to share. And well, it's the first. Let me go here. It's Tuesday, and it is freezing cold. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and oh my God, there was snow on the ground this morning. So I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty difficult winter. Yeah, it was really cold today, and it ain't even Halloween yet. So I probably, with my my fragile cold self, probably won't be out trick-or-treating this year. Anyway, I wanted to tell everybody that I hope you're having a really good week so far. And I miss posting videos. I was doing it every day, and now I've been down to doing it about every 2 days, 3 days. I'm still trying to play catch up from my South Carolina trip on a lot of aspects. And yeah, I think I'm kind of back now, so I'm going to start posting at least every other day. Anyhow, so I had been thinking about this for a while, like I started to say earlier. Okay, so I made this YouTube channel. I started doing this for the fact of healing, healing our children, recovery, love, God, all the above, and you know, self-confidence and self-love. All these things really matter to me. Kindness. These are all really important topics, issues for me because of my life experiences. And what I wanted to share today is it's really focused on healing. So I've been reading a lot, and I also watch a lot of videos, and I try to comprehend things on a deeper level sometimes than just at face value of what things can be. I don't mean to overthink, and I don't mean to overanalyze. I mean to have an understanding of the heart, the mind, how to connect my mind with my heart. You know, because what I believe is when I can do that is when everything's going to happen. But I really want to focus right now. I wanted to share a story about healing because, you know, what I see in this world from unhealed parents is when we have issues that we don't heal from, we trickle those issues down to our children. So many things, and I'm not picking one specific topic, but I'll share this for instance. Someone that has been raised struggling with their own sexuality can push those unhealed issues off onto their children, which creates uncomfortable, which is not a healthy, is not always healthy the way they try to explain sexuality. Doesn't leave them very open-minded with theirs. Or here's one, someone that has struggled with their own parents criticizing and condemning and building low self-esteem in a child, and they grow up and they literally will do that to their child. Eating disorders, when you struggle with, when you was raised, you know, with weight issues, too skinny, too fat, which I don't think you can be any of those, but when you're raised that way and you feel that way, you tend to also push your own demons off on your children. I can go on and on and on and on about all the issues that we have that if we don't start healing, that we keep continuing. And that's why they call it a vicious cycle. Alcoholism, addiction, not getting healing and recovery from those. You know, my mom used to always tell me, you do as you're told, not as you see. It doesn't work like that, though. Children are mimicking every behavior that we do. And I've experienced that in my own life with my own children. And I'm grateful that my children have started to see things in their own light, not from what they saw being raised by me, but they're starting to make their own way in their own life. But it doesn't mean that a lot of my issues that was trickled down to me, I didn't keep trickling down to them. There was a long process of healing in my family, a long process. And that's okay though, because I'm aware. But I was told one time, my sponsor a few years back, she told me, she goes, I want you to sit down with a pen and paper, and I want you to write down why you do not love yourself enough to stop putting all these poisons into your body. Simple task, you would think. I thought it was going to be. I sat down. It took me 3 days, 5 pages, major flood works, because I cried and cried and cried and cried to come to the conclusion why I didn't love myself enough, that I kept just destroying my own body, making my own life miserable. Now, even though I did that, it didn't make me straighten up right away, or didn't make, everything go click and I was just magically healed. But what it did is it opened up some of the wounds that I had, that I was trying to close, that I was trying to, fill in with drugs or alcohol or men. I was literally trying to just mask all my junk. And once I started opening up, and it didn't happen right away, but at least I was able to have somebody to share it with. And, it's taken me some time. And obviously I'm still not all the way healed in some areas, because I've healed in so many ways, and I have learned so much, but there are still things that can trigger some of my thought processes and can open up those old wounds that I've thought that has scarred up and has healed. But there are things that can still make those little flashes come back. But I'm grateful today that I know that, and that I'm aware of that. And when those do happen, I recognize that is from some either unresolved healing or something that I healed from that triggers one of those old emotions. And I'm able to share that with somebody. I'm able to write it down. I can still go through the hurt, but the hurt don't last as long. I don't go into a depression. I don't sulk. I don't go in flight, fight, or freeze. I realize once I become aware, and if I don't, I'm blessed to have people around me that can say, hey, you're not acting right, or hey, you seem a little off. I mean, we all have bad days. And that's okay. But when your bad days start turning into bad weeks, bad months, then you might want to talk to somebody and share that with somebody. And I would try not to even let it go that long. I really want to share this because I keep focusing on this healing and seeing so many adults and knowing so many adults in my life, and seeing, including myself, I've done it, but seeing their issues that they have not healed from, even if they think they have, but they're still trickling those issues down to their children. And it is a vicious cycle. And when I say vicious, it's vicious. And that's why I keep saying, as adults, this is where my heart is. My whole heart is in. We as adults have got to start healing so we can start having patience and understanding and compassion and love and kindness for our children, so we can heal them, help them heal. And so we can stop putting all this junk on their little minds, because they're missing out on their childhood, and they're missing out on so much. And man, I go back to this. If we heal as adults and we start healing our children, our world will become such a better place. Anyway, I really want to share that, because healing it's a beautiful thing, and it can happen to anyone, and we all deserve it. We all deserve to have a peace of mind. We all deserve to feel good about who we are. We all deserve to have self-love and confidence. And our children deserve the best that we can give them. And the best that we can give them is the best of us. It took me years to get that, but I guarantee it that I know when we give our best, we get their best in return. Anyway, I just want to share that today. I love you guys. I love everybody so much. It's Tuesday. It's freezing. I hope everybody has a really super good week. And I'll probably post a video on Wednesday or Thursday. But I really am grateful to be making this channel. And I really do hope people do some research into healing. And it's not always easy to do it on your own. So maybe reach out to someone. Anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. So will you please hit like, subscribe, and the notification button to help me keep building my channel. And will you share my videos? Ta-ching! I love you guys. Have a good day. A good night.